Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to hop on here live just to try it out and see who's on here. And I'm going to be releasing a lot more content about audio production and just general things about getting our church live stream to sound better, to look better. And so I'm just really here to kind of do some research and see what kind of issues are there for you and your team as you're trying to make an excellent live stream broadcast for your churches. As we've seen in previous years, we've seen how important this is becoming and has been and will continue to be. The importance of getting a good broadcast mix and a good stream to places like YouTube Live, Facebook Live, or like Church Online platform. These are really powerful tools that I believe our churches are, we're blessed to be able to have, honestly. And this is another way to reach out. I just wrote a blog post about how in 2023 we are called to be digital evangelists, and I know that sounds kind of like churchy and maybe not what you understand in typical evangelism, but I really do believe that we are in a unique time and place in the world as the Church of Christ, that we are positioned in such a way that we need to be the hands and feet of Jesus. Even if it's a portal through a screen, we can actually make a difference through the screen. So a lot of what I'm doing is from the heart of how the Lord changed my life through hearing a recording through Hillsong United many years ago. I was 17 years old at a youth group, and I heard a song called King of Majesty, and it blew me away. And it just kind of caught me up in this moment of worship. And I had never heard any worship like that before. And it was more than just the way, like the worship band itself and the song itself. It was like the way that it sounded. Like, I'm very inclined towards how, because at the time I was listening to bands like MXPX and Blink-182, and I was really into like that kind of punk rock music. And so it sounded really good. And I hadn't heard any church music that sounded like that. And so when I first heard King of Majesty from Hillsong United, it just it opened up my world. And so I think now connecting from that moment to now, like us as the church and me as a pastor trying to reach someone through the screen, I think the opportunity is huge. And so that's actually why I'm doing all this, is because I really want to connect people, not just to me or to our pastors, but to Jesus. And so we are just opening a door, and we're trying to introduce Jesus through our media. And so that's really the heart behind all this. And I'm just hopping on here online to see who's out here and what kind of things you want to discuss as we talk about being salt and light, but having a good mix online, having a good live stream video. Like, what challenges are you facing with this? It can be anything from bad audio. It could be maybe challenges with your worship team, or just like your budget, or it could be anything like that. So I really want to hear. Please comment in the description or comment below. I would love to hear and connect with you and see how we can pull our brains together and see how we can make some solutions to this really big opportunity. So one thing I wanted to mention before I hop off of here, I have a resource that I included in the description. It's just a free download. It's actually a visual guide, and it's meant to be a tool to kind of help you picture as an audio person. Like, if this doesn't relate to you, I apologize. You can turn it off. But if you know someone who's kind of inclined for audio and visual stuff in your church, I would love for you to be able to pass this video to them and this free resource to them. So something that I do when I mix audio, I've been mixing a long time, and started recording with tapes and cassettes, and recording sermons from my dad, who's a pastor and still a pastor. But one thing that really helps me as I mix is I visualize the instruments. So I look at the video, but also I'm listening in kind of like this space in my head. And so I've created what I hear in my head and how they're placed in like 3-dimensional space so that you can visualize how loud things should be, where they should be, and like if they should be panned to the left or to the right, if there's different instruments, where should those instruments be placed in terms of like how loud they are, how like the panning is of those instruments. And so that's a free resource that I've included in the description. So just click the link. I've also recorded a video of just like a quick demonstration of me going through Pro Tools. And I realized after I streamed this, or after I recorded it, that wasn't actually a true like live situation, but that is something that we are going to be doing in the future with our church. We're going to be getting a new soundboard that has the digital USB cable to go, multi-track out in real time. And I also have a connection with a person. His name's Nick Rector, and he does this professionally. So he and his team are amazing. Like they can mix your live stream at your church. They can do that professionally in real time. So I would love to help get you connected with Nick and his team, and they are phenomenal. He can walk you through all the technical stuff that you need to be able to get, professionally mixed live stream audio broadcasts. So, but for those of you who are wanting to kind of grow and to learn on your own, this is a free resource, and I'm going to be including more resources in the future. I've just filmed a course that I'm going to be releasing very soon if you're interested in learning how to get a better mix for live stream broadcasts. So I would love to know what kind of things that are the challenges for you, some topics that you would want to know about. I'm in the research phase right now, so thank you so much for watching, and I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to this channel, and I hope to be hearing from you. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys later. Bye.